Hey everybody. Yesterday my friend Corey and I made the same day decision to throw the tandem kayak in the water at the boat launch that's back over my shoulder and paddle out to Benjamin Island where we could look for some sea lions. There was a little bit of a breeze, just like there is today, when we got to the parking lot of the boat launch, and Corey caught the full breach of a humpback whale right as we were parking. I only saw just a little bit of the whale's body going back down into the water and the splash, but it was a pretty awesome way to start our time there. Then we followed that up by taking the kayak down to the water. But unfortunately, in the time it took us to unload the kayak from the truck and get it down the beach and get ourselves in it, the wind picked up a lot and the tide was moving quite a bit. And we ended up having some pretty stiff seas and a stiff wind to paddle straight into all the way over to Benjamin Island. So it took us almost an hour to get across what could be done in as little as a half an hour. And it only took us actually a half an hour to get back with a slight breeze at our backs and not nearly as much waves to worry about on the return trip. The crossing was wild enough that we didn't really get any clips of that trip. By the time we were pulling in behind the island, that was a really nice thing, is that the spot on the island that we were accessing was opposite the wind. So it was a pretty comfortable time climbing out of the boat and hauling it up onto the rocks. It's actually, Benjamin Island is just honestly a beautiful place with or without the sea lions. Great, really interesting to look at rocks on the beach, and a super nice forest to hike through. The trail is narrow and you lose it and find it again every so often on the way through the trees, but there's a lot of sections with relatively little undergrowth, and that always makes for fun travel through the forest. And then other sections with just some really beautiful bushes, and the leaves were all picking up the light of the day. It was a nice sunny day yesterday, pretty similar to what we're seeing out here right now. So we made the trip across the island. I don't know how much of it you actually travel, but it takes a fair amount of time to do the hike from where people usually get out of their boats, kayaks, or whatever, and get to where the sea lions are hauled out over on the other end of the island. And we did that, enjoying our way across. And then before too long, we were hearing the sounds of the sea lions and catching a few glimpses of a couple lone sea lions on their own rocks early on before we got to the big group hauled out. And as usual, you can hear them and you can smell them a long time before you can see them, especially with the wind blowing past them towards you through the whole hike. There's a pretty great spot to view the group of sea lions from a cliff perch above them where they know you're there, but it doesn't seem to bother them too much to have you nearby. So Corey brought a camera and was taking a lot of pictures with a 300 millimeter lens on a cropped sensor. And I was just trying to collect some video. I had both cameras over there, so I was shooting some wider angle stuff on the A7S III and some tighter shots on a 135 millimeter lens on the A7R5 in a cropped 4K mode. So anyway, you'll be seeing whatever I was able to find. Actually, haven't looked at the footage yet, but hope you like it and enjoy the rest of the hike back and the paddle across. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
Surprised no one showed up at our slide spot.